Today on Engineering Newswire, we're unveiling the world's largest aircraft, testing out the first ever smartphone-powered 3D printer, and donning the latest robotic exoskeleton suit. And I fumbled over my words, but that's okay. Journalists were recently given a sneak peek of a newly constructed airship known as Airland 10. The 302-foot-long behemoth was unveiled fully assembled in a massive hangar north of London on March 21st. British firm Hybrid Air Vehicles has been working on the prototype for almost a decade, and it is finally set to take its inaugural test flight later this summer if all goes as planned. Made of a triple-layer weave of carbon fiber, mylar, and Kevlar, the aircraft boasts a volume of 1,340,000 cubic feet, which is also the amount of helium it needs to take flight. It's able to land and take off on most terrain or on water on its pneumatic skids. Plus, it can stay aloft with a manned crew for up to 5 days. The technology behind the airship integrates 3 forms of transport, namely elements of helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and lighter-than-air technology. Its 4 engines, capacity to carry more than 22,000 pounds, and cruise speed of 90 miles per hour make for a rather dynamic form of transportation. In terms of uses, Airland 10 could perform a variety of functions from lifting machinery to remote areas, facilitating academic research, providing surveillance, or transporting passengers for tourism purposes. Despite its ability to withstand gunfire and complete silence, the airship still doesn't have a buyer, so if you're in the market, the Airlander could be yours for a sweet $35 million.
Imagine being able to print 3D objects directly from your smartphone for under $100. Well, this is the concept behind Olo, the world's first ever smartphone-powered 3D printer, which uses the light from your smartphone to harden resin. Creating a 3D object is as easy as choosing a design from Olo's library, designing one in CAD, or even using a 3D scanner to make your own. After selecting your object, pour in the resin and Olo does the rest. The printer consists of 3 main parts: a reservoir, a photopolymer resin that you pour into it, and a mechanized lid that contains the build plate and control electronics. At the very bottom, there's a piece of polarized glass which you place your phone underneath facing upward. Once the lid is in place, the Olo app makes your phone screen light up with a specific pattern. The polarized glass then takes the light and redirects it so that all the photons travel straight upward, lighting up the reservoir and hardening the resin layer by layer. The coolest part of Olo is that it can be used in a variety of resins that are hard, flexible, or even castable so that objects can be fused in silver or gold. The device first popped up in last year's Maker Faire in New York and has finally found its way onto Kickstarter, where it reached its $80,000 funding goal in mere hours. If all goes as planned, the creators hope to ship the printers to backers as early as September. There's no word yet on how Olo plans to address technology disconnection anxiety while phones are busy printing plastic doodads.
Earlier this month, electronics manufacturer Panasonic unveiled its latest achievement from its robotics team in a YouTube video. Why a video? Well, let's just say seeing is believing. In the video, Panasonic features an incredible range of assist robots designed to help support the everyday lives of industrial or heavy equipment workers as well as the elderly. Using advanced control and sensor technologies, Panasonic developed these assist robots that are equipped with motors to literally assist with human body mechanics. These robotic exoskeleton suits help its wearers lift and carry loads by sensing the wearer's motion when attempting a more difficult task. When detected, the suit sends a signal to the motor, which then activates the suit to jump into action. The suit also helps adjust the wearer to create a better posture when lifting. There are a few different models of Panasonic's power suit, including one for those with mobility issues or the elderly. But there are 2 specifically designed for industrial settings that are ideal for construction workers, warehouse employees, or even disaster relief. However, Panasonic is confident the same tech could be widely applicable in a variety of other situations or contexts. Like maybe at a grocery store when you're trying to lift that crate of a dozen wine bottles you just bought but didn't consider how you'd get it to your car, or up the 3 flights of stairs to your apartment, or whatever. Do you have story ideas? Comment below and we'll cover them in an upcoming episode. For the PD&D channel, I'm Abby Dean and this has been your Engineering Newswire.